Hello, good evening, welcome, welcome. So, good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's meeting. This is Feintola Onogurua, popularly called Coach FO. And tonight we're looking at a very, very beautiful topic that I love. I love to talk about sales because since 1993 March, that's about 32 years plus, I have been using the sales skill which I had to learn on the field to pay my bills. And with it, I have been able to build a lasting legacy. And that's why I said it's not just about learning sales, it's about learning how to leverage sales. It's so interesting. So tonight we will be looking at how to use leveraged sales to create your own residual income. So it's not just about learning the skill. Sales is a life skill. It's much more than a survival skill. But honestly, if you understand sales, you will pay your daily bills and you will use it to plan for your retirement, just like I have done. And you will use the same skill to build a lasting legacy for your generations. So let's go. I'm very excited. I love to talk about it because I never thought of entrepreneurship. I did not study anything that has to do with entrepreneurship. But I found myself in a situation where I asked myself a simple question. If I continue what I'm doing, will it pay my bills? Where will it take me in 30 years? And that's the same question I would like that you ask yourself too. You must be intentional about the path that you will choose. So, the objective of this meeting is to educate, inspire, and enroll you as an aspiring entrepreneur into our viable business that is growing on a global level. Because tonight I will show you how to leverage the sales skill. There are three ways to profit from sales, and we will be talking about all three so that you can build a lasting residual income, even if you never had any experience about sales, just like me. So that's why we are here tonight. So I'd like to welcome each and every one of us. Please type in the chat room. Just send me a chat. Let me know where you're joining from. My name is Fentola. I live in Abuja at this present time of recording. So please tell me your name and tell me where you are joining from. So just write Fentola Abuja, and so I would like to welcome each and every one of us here tonight. And the purpose of this meeting is to learn a life-changing wealth principle. A life-changing wealth principle. Many of us are hardworking. Many people work for 35, 40, even 50 years. Many work until they die. Many work until they don't have energy to do anything again. But honestly, at the end of the day, they still did not build a residual income. And so for me, the difference is not just having daily cash flow, not just having an active income, but working today to pay for tomorrow. So that's what we're looking at tonight. This topic matters now. Why? Everything is going global and going on the internet. So if your income is limited to your physical location, then you will likely go broke in the next few years. If all you do is restricted within one physical location, like if you have a shop in just one place, it means that you can only reach the people around you physically, and that has become limiting. So everything now has gone global, and that means that you have a wider platform to earn from, and that's what we will be looking at tonight. So the rise of digital entrepreneurship. I don't have a warehouse, I don't have a shop, I don't have a sales girl, I don't do clearing and forwarding, I don't import, I don't export. Just in my house, I am able to build this lasting legacy. So that's why everybody must be open-minded enough to learn new things. Today, because there is holiday in Nigeria and all of us are at home, my daughter set up a game for both of us to play, and it's sip and paint. And it was interesting because she brought out drinks, she brought out zobo drink, poured 2 glasses, set up the table. I had never painted, I mean, apart from maybe when we were in primary school and we had crayons, to sit down and use poster paint. That's what they call it, this paint that you use water and brushes. And she taught me how to do it, and we both did two different paintings. I mean, I've never done it before, but I enjoyed doing it. And as we are doing, you are sipping. It will surprise you. It's creative, it's fun, and then it's learning. So the only way to remain relevant in this world that we are operating in now is to keep an open mind and be ready to learn every day. There's a decline of job security and pensions. Honestly, 70% of people that have jobs today, the job will not pay for their retirement. Beginning with all the banks, parastatals, most jobs, even the international bodies, most jobs are on contract basis. Even with big bodies like WHO and all of that, it's like renewal of contract every 2 years, every 4 years. So no employer these days will really pay for your future. So the time has come for us to take responsibility. So there's a decline of job security and pensions, and then there's a shift from linear to leveraged income. So when linear means what you earn only on your physical efforts, what you earn when you are actively involved, that is linear. That's like when you have a job. And today we're looking at leveraged income. Leveraged income is when you convert your linear income, that's like your salary, your profit on sales, that depends only on your personal effort. No matter how professional you are, if your income depends on your physical availability, then it is linear. You must find a way to convert this linear income to a leveraged income, which is residual and passive. So if you're earning salaries, how do you turn that salary into a capital to build a business or an investment? So that is what this is all about. So my personal story: in March 1993, I resigned from my military medical job after working for 7 years, and I noticed that I had no savings. So I told myself, if I stay here for 30 years, where will it take me? And all I needed to do was look at my senior officers around who have invested over 30 years of their life in the job, and I did not like the picture I saw. And the fact that I cannot control my promotion, I cannot determine my retirement, all of those things are out of my hands. Policies are changing from time to time. So I told myself, I'd rather work with my 2 hands, leave this place and find something to do. And so I changed location where I was living, and the town that I moved to, the only business available there at that time, the major business, was to sell fresh fish. And that's why I simply had to learn sales. So I started going to the market every day to learn, and it was just by observation. I wasn't really asking anybody question. I was just observing, not really asking anybody question, just observing. And by observing how they buy, how they negotiate to buy, I saw the people that were cleaning and all of that. And I saw how the people that were going to the market were packing the fish. I simply learned, and then instead of carrying the basket that I'll put on my head, I bought another basket that had handle. And so I started from there, selling to people that I know. So I started going to banks and I was selling. And in 2 weeks, I had generated about double of my last salary. So that alone was where I started from. And I gradually started growing. And from there, I ventured into other things. I did catering, and then I started going cross border, bringing cars, helping people to buy and clear, and doing clothing. That was how I was introduced into the, sales, the selling lifestyle. And so I learned without any direct mentorship. I learned. I learned to do cakes, cookies, all of that. I learned to sell through shops. I learned that they could finish selling and not pay me my money. All of that process I went through. But honestly, it was a great learning experience. Once you learn this skill called sales, you can sell anything. You can sell anything. And so, from there, in 1999, I was introduced into into a sales business that provided a platform for leveraging. And that's how I have been in this wonderful industry since July 1999. And I'm still there. And to my surprise, by the end of the third year, I had built a residual income. Why? I had understood the process of selling, and I was able to duplicate that same skill coaching other people. And so the good thing here is that on every sales, these other people who are now business partners with us generate on a monthly basis, I get paid commission. So that's how you're able to leverage the sales skill. And that is what we're talking about tonight. So when you look at it from that angle, honestly, with clear understanding, you can plan your next 5 years. Set it up as a 5-year career and ask yourself, how much would you like to earn selling? Then how much would you like to earn leveraging sales? Two different incomes that you can build. So that's my story. So now I help others do the same. And I have team members globally. So it's running like that. So what is leveraged sales? Sales is a very simple thing. Sales is creating an awareness about product and service. That is sales. And when you have that skill, then you can leverage the same skill. When you have that skill, you can leverage the same skill. So, leveraged sales is learn sales, practice, and teach it, then you will have leveraged it. It's a skill that has to be learned. Many people think it happens naturally. No, it does not. It's a skill that has to be learned. That's why you find the Igbo tribe in Nigeria, they have a system of teaching sales. They mentor younger people under them. They take them under their wings and teach them how to sell. So it's not by magic, it's by being intentional about learning it. So when you learn the sales skill, then you find a platform to leverage the same skill by teaching other people, and then you get to earn commission. So it's like, if I want to put it in a physical aspect, if I open a shop in a particular place and I have my stock and I learn to sell my products and I sell every day and have cash flow, and now taking somebody else, I mentor that person, I coach the person to do the same thing that I'm doing, but this time around I open that person's shop in a different location, with an understanding that every product that is sold in that shop, I will have a commission, even if it's 2 or 3% for life. Why? I duplicated myself. I found that person and I mentored and trained or coached that person to also know the same sales skills. So the leveraging happens because this person has learned from me, has succeeded, and then I am sharing in that profit for life. So in my own sales, I earn retail profit. In the other person that I have mentored sales, I earn commission consistently for life. That is a residual income. Is an income you earn from an effort you have invested over a period of time. So it's as if you have children and you have trained them, and now they are graduates and they are having salaries, and government says, thank you for training these children. On every salary they earn, we will be giving you 2% for life. That guarantees my retirement years. And then it becomes an asset that the children, your generation, can inherit and continue to earn from this your 5 years invested in other people. So now you understand it. It's different from direct selling or trading time for money. When you're an employee, you are trading time for money. When you're doing direct selling, that's just sales that you create awareness about the product, and so if I want people to buy this is an airport, I learn about the functions and I create awareness about the functions and I generate a sale from this. That is a one-time income. It's not leverage. So every day I sell, so whether I'm selling land or I'm selling a house, I'm selling a car, anything I'm selling, I make profits on the sales. But that does not give leverage. What will give leverage is when I have mentored another person to do the same thing that I'm doing, then earning commission on that is where leverage comes in. So, sales, assuming you are a staff of an organization and you are employed into sales, that's your job prescription. That means you are earning linear income from sales. Secondly, if you are a self-employed person, you have your shop, even if you have 4 shops, you are still selling, it's still fully dependent on you. You are a self-employed sales professional. As an employee, you can even become the regional sales manager for Nigeria Breweries or for any other organization that is into sales. That is sales as an employee. Then sales as a self-employed is when the business is yours and you have a sales structure that most times may be limited physically or even can go global, but is still limited because it's fully dependent on you. And now, as a business owner, is when you put a system to it and you are able to leverage. So, leveraging is when you are earning from other people's time, effort, and money. And that is scalable. It can be global because you can recruit somebody in Abuja, train the person in Abuja, and tomorrow the person relocates to another country and continue to sell the same thing that you are doing here, and you continue to earn on that sales generated by a completely different person. So it's a powerful thing, it's scalable, and it is a team-based income generation. So like I said earlier, leveraging is the secret to wealth generation. So imagine that I am able to sell sales of 2 million naira every month. I now recruit and train 10 other people to do exactly the same thing, investing their time and their money. And the company says at the end of the month, I get paid 2% of 20 million naira. That's leverage sales. So the system is working because everybody goes through the same training. So it's not just my effort anymore, it's the number of hours. So it's the same thing like Dangote incorporating Dangote Cement and employing 500 people to work there, each one putting in 8 hours a day, which means Dangote is earning from 4,000 man hours productivity every day. That's how to build wealth. So that can be replicated in sales. And that is what we are talking about here today. So the power of residual income. I beg you, find a platform to duplicate. If all you do is work for somebody as an employee for 35 years, the day you retire, you are at the mercy of that organization, whether they pay you pension or not. And that is happening to a lot of people. So many people are suffering in their old age because the organization they worked for is not keeping their end of the bargain. Many people contributed to pension plans and organizations, but they did not even monitor their account. And some will resign and they will tell them that until you are 50, before you can take 50%. Many times we don't ask questions. So don't leave your future in other people's hands. Be involved in creating your desired future. So how can you build a residual income? You can incorporate a company, which means you have to invest a lot of cash capital and an average of 5 years for that business to grow and stand on its own. That means there's a system, there's a structure, and then you can continue to earn because you have people working in the organization. You may not even be involved anymore in the day-to-day running because there is a system. 2, you can buy a franchise. McDonald's, KFC, they are franchises. Mobil Oil, they are franchises. It also requires a large amount of money. But the concept is that you are buying, you're leveraging other people's goodwill, good name, structure, things they have put together. You buy into it and you use their system to generate your own residual income. You can be earning from royalties. You can invest in stock market. In the stock market, you probably need to invest over 800 million naira to be able to generate about 24 million naira per year. So we will look at it that if I want to be earning at least 2 million naira every month for 1 year, that will be 24 million naira per year. What will you set up that can give you 24 million naira per year? That's what I'm looking at now. So franchising can do that. Incorporation can do that. Royalties can do that. That is, you author a best-selling book in a sane environment. Yes, you can depend on your royalties. You can be a creative, be a movie producer, and each time your movie is played, you get paid. All of that. Be a content creator. That is growing worldwide. A lot of people are earning from YouTube on a monthly basis because they are creating, valuable content that are useful for people, and for the number of views and all of that, they get paid. So you can do that. You can invest in real estate. I got an example last week. one of our major estates in Abuja, to buy a 3-bedroom bungalow there would cost you an average of 80 million naira. But the rent on that 3-bedroom bungalow with a 2-room BQ is about 4.5 million naira. So I now looked at it that you will need about 6 of that type of bungalow to be able to generate a 24 million per annum rent. That's a retirement plan, which is good. Now, if one bungalow is 80 million naira, then you're going to need 480 million naira to generate 24 million naira per annum, which will give you 2 million naira per month. So I'm not talking of active income. Many of us are limited because all we can think of is money for now, which is an active, a linear income. But I'm talking of a residual income. So the residual income is what is that thing that you can do between now and your retirement age that can give you 2 million naira per month. So residual income is very important. You need to invest about 800 million in stocks. You can do treasury bills, bonds, and all of that. Paper assets, we call them. You can do real estate investments, rentals, like an example I gave you now. You can do incorporation, you can do franchising. All of those things are options. Please understand all these options and prayerfully choose one. So you need to have this long-term, you need to have this foresight. So the secret to true financial freedom is leverage. You need to understand it. That's the secret between the rich and the poor. That's what the rich people know, that the poor does not know. The rich does not rely on their personal effort. They rely on leveraging other people's time, effort, and money. So when you take a loan, you're leveraging other people's money. It's called OPM. So some of us are very afraid to take a loan because we're not even sure we know what to do to repay. But those are risks that the rich take. So you need to understand that leveraging sales is a shortcut to building residual income faster. So I learned the skill and I teach 10 other people the same skill. And every time these 10 people sell, I'm not paying salary, I'm not paying shop rent, I'm not paying all of that. So maybe it has taken me 3 or 6 months or even 1 year to coach this person. But for life, I'll be earning at least 2% on every sale that person generates. So it's a faster way to build residual income. So the proven system that we use that I'm talking about here tonight is the network marketing business model. It's sales. It's a partnership with a corporate organization that you trust. You need to choose. There are over 3,000 companies using this wonderful business model as their means of getting their products manufactured by them to the end user. So it's a simple model. And what it means is that you will need to have a large number of people, each doing a little over a long period of time. Over a long period of time. So I have 100 people in my team, each one selling products of 2 million naira per month, which is all that I also sell. That means that in a month, we have generated a sales volume of 200 million naira. The company I will choose to partner with will pay me commission on 200 million naira. That's the residual income. It's going to take time, an average of 5 years or 3 to 5 years, because technology makes it faster now. But the first thing is that I will sit down, understand the company I want to partner with, and choose intellectually. Be able to vouch for the products. Be sure that the products are good. I use them, I share my experience, and then that it is acceptable in my location, or I choose my target area and I know that they will need these products and they will, use it on repeat basis. Please note, if you choose to go into network marketing business model, you must know that the products must be consumable. Even if it's a service, it must be consumable. It must be something that people will use this month and buy again next month. There has to be repeat sales. And that's where the customer care system must be intact. So you acquire customers and then you nurture them for repeat business. So in August 2000, I choose to partner with Forever Living Products, an American company, but with offices in 140 countries. So the meaning is that the business is online and the business is global. Today, we use a very, very effective mobile app called the FLP 360. So once you register, the registration is free. You have access to run your business from your smartphone. That's a major tool because it's a mobile business. So you can choose to live anywhere in the world and build your customers in different countries, build your business partners in different countries. So you are not limited geographically. That is the meaning. So anywhere you are, anybody you meet, build relationships and build your partnerships. So we have all these tools that makes it easier. When we started, there was no mobile phone at all in Nigeria. But today, everything is on the phone. So you work from your house. You can start by investing 1 to 2 hours every day, which is an average of 10-15 hours per week, consistently. So see that you want to build a second stream of income and then devote time. Be committed to learning. It's information marketing. It's called relationship marketing. It's called multi-level marketing. It's called network marketing. All of that means that you are talking about the products to people you know and new people you are meeting, and then you build a team of partners. We are digital wellness entrepreneurs or intrapreneurs because we do business with a corporate organization that you are sure of their products and their system. So we have these done for you tools. We have the team mentorship and automation. We have the corporate mentorship because the company also provide trainings. There is personal development. Man, when you key into personal development, you can scale up your business to become as big as you want. It's a success multiplier. So you don't just recruit, you must be selective. You want to work with qualified people who are ready for self-development because that's the key. It's information. So we have loads of testimonials all around us. We have a 75-year-old in the team. More than 50% of our team members are actually people who started with us when they were in the university. So what I'm saying is that our training system can be learned by everybody. In Forever, once you are 18 years old, you can join the business and you can start to grow. So it has to do with you having the right mindset, making up your mind that there's a road in this place and being teachable. Be open-minded and you are ready to grow. So how can you start today? Like I said, you become a partner with Forever Living Products. We give you a registration link which you can just send to you online, and then you fill it, you get your personal identification number with Forever, which is your license to do business in all the 140 countries, no matter your location at any given time. And then you have your password. So your website is created for you on the company website. And so from where you are, you can generate a retail link, you can generate a recruitment link. And we have 4 templates on that site, on the app, that you can actually build your own website and, you know, do your ads and run your business. So this opportunity is perfect for you when you have a full-time job and you're looking for something part-time to do at your own pace. This opportunity is good for you when you're already over 50 and you're getting closer to retirement. And we can work with you committedly for the next 5 years so that you build your desired income. Remember what I said, your plan is to build a residual income, not a one-time income. Your plan is, let's work together for the next 3 to 5 years and you can be earning a minimum of 2 million naira every month, apart from your daily cash flow, which comes to you when you retail the products. And that also pays for the products that you will use personally. So this registration then will take you through the career path. You understand our policy and you understand the products so that you can choose a niche and find your target audience. So retailing gives you daily cash flow and pays for the product that you will use personally. Then team building is the one that will give you the residual income. So you need both. You need to pay daily bills and you need that monthly income that is like bulk that you can use for your capital investments. So you will attend our onboarding session. The last 2 Mondays we actually had onboarding sessions 1 and 2. We have them recorded and we can expose you to all of that. Then you can access your personal digital toolkit. Like I mentioned, the FLP 360 will put you through on how to use it. Then you can plug into our mentorship and start earning. Plug into the mentorship and start earning. Imagine that you're still going to be at your job for the next 5 years, but by the time you are retiring with a residual income. So you're not going to be cracking your head at 60 that, oh, what will I do? Where will I start from? No, that cannot happen if you join us now. So I'm ready to take your questions. You can send me questions there. The registration is free. Forever has over 300 products. It's an American company, and we're the world's largest, grower, manufacturer, and distributor of aloe vera based health and beauty products, all organic. No insecticides, no pesticides, no artificial preservatives in all our processes. And every one of our products is NAFDAC approved, registered and approved or certified in Nigeria. So you can go through the products and choose your niche. So we'll put you through in onboarding. We'll guide you in choosing your niche, and then how do you get or build your customer base. So we'll do all of that. You don't have to carry products from one place to the other. We don't do that. We create value, you get orders, and then you supply. On a global level, you can get a customer in the UK and you place your order online. You just send the link to that person. The person buys and forever sends you your retail profits without you leaving your house. It's so interesting what tech has helped us to do. We will also guide you on how to use AI to build your business. We've been doing that now since December 2022, and it's working because it helps you in generating the necessary content that you need. So if you are not tech savvy, come, we will teach you. Is this legit? Yes. We pay 7.5% taxes in Nigeria from day one that I joined Forever. By August of 2025, I will be 25 years with the Worthy Partnership. So I borrowed 32,000 naira to start, which I paid back to the person 3 times. But honestly, I've enjoyed 5 brand new cars with Forever, and I have traveled with Forever out of Nigeria 37 times, holiday for 2. And I have built my residual income since July 2002. By the end of my 2nd year with Forever, I had built my residual income. And that's why I can talk about it. because I've also worked with many hundreds of people to do the same thing. So your age does not matter. Once you are over 18, you can register and then you can set your goals. So how much would you like to earn? You can live in Nigeria and every month earn in naira, earn in pounds, earn in dollars, and you are just in your house. You're just in your house. So for me, it's very, very interesting. It's an invisible profit system. So a lot of people cannot see it and they don't understand how it works. So please drop your questions in the chat room. So I would like to let you know that we have a few slots open for training, for coaching, so that we'll be able to work with you one-on-one. The decision is yours. We create the awareness, we give you the necessary information, you decide if you want to be a part of it, and then we will expose you to our training. So what is sales about? Because everybody needs to earn while sleeping. There's a popular quote that everybody is talking about, Warren Buffett, that he says, find a way to earn when you are sleeping. That is what we are offering you. You deserve to earn while you sleep. One, you are in different time zones. This is 8:45 p.m. in Nigeria. US, most states in US will be between 5 and 9 hours behind us. UK, we're about the same time or maybe 1 hour difference. In Asia, they are ahead. Australia is almost a whole day ahead of us. So how do you get to earn even when you are sleeping in your physical location? That is what this gives us. So I would like to invite you to become a part of us, because what I always tell people, the question I always love to ask is, at 60, will you be a liability or an asset? To be an asset is to be wealthy and to be healthy. So don't pursue wealth and lose your health. You must have the two. And on this platform, you can have the two. Because we will teach you how to become a wellness coach. You start by adjusting your own lifestyle. And that gives you the confidence to talk to other people. So what is sales? You may want to ask. At its core, sales is the ability to communicate value in a way that leads someone to take action. Whether it's buying a product, joining a movement, supporting a cause, or simply saying yes to an idea. Sales isn't just about money. It's about influence, communication, and value transfer. So when we're talking about you creating awareness about the forever products, you can only influence people when you are also using the products. So sharing your personal story increases your confidence. I had to start reading about communication. Communication is very important. It's a skill. You need it to be a successful sales professional. And then what are you transferring? Value. So you don't just come and say, oh, this product is good, come and buy. No. You want to let the client know the benefits to him. Everybody has this say, what's in it for me? So if you use this product, these 1, 2, 3 are the benefits that you enjoy. That is how to transfer value. That's how people will buy from you and keep buying. So in network marketing, you don't just sell one time and then you close that chapter. No, you continue to nurture by adding value. So nothing happens until a sale is made. That is the simple thing. Marketing culminates in sales. So you must always review your marketing style. What did I do that made me generate this sale? What adjustment do I need to do? What do I need to remove? What do I need to add? How can I do it better? So those are the questions you will ask. The importance of sales in life. Sales is life's core skill. Like I said, I learned sales and then I found out that I can sell anything. I sold 300 plots of land in 1 month. long before social media. So, trust is a social capital. People will buy products from you when they trust you. People will join your team when they trust you. So, understand that trust is what works in the network marketing space. You sell every day. For your child to listen to you is sales. For you to get a wife, as a man, to toast a lady for her to believe in you enough to marry you is sales. Pitching a business idea, it sells. Going for a job interview, it sells, because you are projecting yourself as the best candidate for that job. I mean, out of 1,000 people, why should we give you this job? So dating or getting married involves persuasion and value alignment. That's emotional sales. So enough of, I don't know sell, I don't like to sell, me, I'm not a good. No, leave all of that. Now you need it. Now you need it. So mastering sales improves your confidence, clarity of communication, emotional intelligence, and leadership. If you are working in an office and you are the leader there, you want your team members to buy into your idea, it sells. So you will learn it because you need it every day. If you live in an estate and you are made the chairman, how do you get your neighbors to buy into your vision for the estate? It's sales. So sales is the foundation of entrepreneurship. What do you see Tony Elumelu doing? He's the chairman. But what he's doing is he's wearing his brand colors. He's going to market the offer of the bank, even though he's not directly involved on a day-to-day basis. You see Dangote everywhere. It sells. It sells. So it's important. Every successful business is built on a solid sales process. No matter how great your product is, if you can't sell it, it dies. So understanding sales helps you to start and grow a business, launch an idea, lead a team, handle objections, and negotiate deals. So it's not enough to study law. It's not enough to. That's why you find many people who are lawyers, but they are broke because they did not learn the business aspect of law. The same thing goes for medicine. If you study medicine and you feel all you need is the medical skills to run a hospital, no, it's going to die. You need the marketing and sales skills. Sales leads to financial freedom. In all my 32 years as an entrepreneur, that is, I've not done a salary work since March 1993. Yes, it's sales that has been paying my bills and that has helped me to build a residual income. And we can do the same thing for you. So sales is one of the highest paid professions in the world, especially when it's performance-based or commission-driven. The better you are at sales, the higher your income potential, the more leverage you gain with systems, teams, or tech. So tech has made it easier. Training you in sales has become easier. There are lots of books on sales. There are YouTube videos on sales. All of these were not even available when we started. We learned on the road. Today, you can learn everything. And now that you even have a mentor, it's easier. So the faster you can escape the time for money trap, the better. So sales skills is equal to income skills. The potential in sales is unlimited. You can earn as much as you want. There's no cap to your income. You're no longer dependent on fixed salaries. You can control your income by improving your skill. You start by learning the sales skill itself, and as you grow, you learn leadership. So you can now have one person in your team, have the second, and then you have more people. As that happens, you must also grow. You learn coaching, you learn leadership. And also, there's freedom and flexibility. You work it at your time. There has been a 4-day holiday now. Many people couldn't do anything, they're just sleeping in their houses. Meanwhile, you can be in your house and be working on your phone. So sales, especially through digital platforms and leverage systems, allows you to work from anywhere, automate and scale, build residual income, especially in business models like network marketing and digital info products. And then it is transferable power. It's willable. Any of your children can take over your team as an asset, and they continue to enjoy the residual income. So sales is a skill you can use in any industry, any economy, and any format. In any industry, health, finance, tech, education, yes, everything requires sales. In any economy, whether there is recession or boom, there is potential for sales. And then in any format, face-to-face, phone, email, webinars, YouTube live like we are doing, yes, you can do. So learn to sell and you'll never be broke another day in your life. It's the skill that transforms your words into wealth, your ideas into income, and your purpose into impact. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. So, ready to learn sales? Send me a DM. Love sales already and you would like to learn how to leverage sales to build your residual income? I'm here waiting to work with you to build your desired future. Thank you very much and God bless. Good night and bye-bye.